Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. It's April 8th, 2026, and we're here with your essential roundup of the day's most important developments in artificial intelligence. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. Tonight, Google gives Java devs superpowers with its new agent development kit. Elon Musk ramps up his campaign against Sam Altman and OpenAI. Intel jumps deeper into Musk's AI chip project, and Jan LeCun gets a major new role. Plus, the latest on AI's impact on startups, the future of work, and more. Let's get into it.
Our lead story comes straight from the Google AI blog. Google has officially released version 1.0.0 of its Agent Development Kit, ADK, for Java. This is a major move for developers building AI agents, especially those deep in the Java ecosystem. The update introduces features like Google Maps grounding, built-in URL fetching, and a standardized agent-to-agent protocol to help agents communicate across frameworks. There's also a new app and plugin system designed for better control, with global logging, automated context window management, and even interfaces for human feedback.
This is a big deal for enterprise developers. Java is still the backbone for so many mission-critical systems. By giving Java devs access to advanced agent infrastructure, especially with Google's integrations, you're looking at a much faster path to deploying reliable, smart agents in legacy environments. The cross-framework agent-to-agent protocol is especially interesting because it hints of future interoperability, not just within Google's stack, but potentially even with other major agent platforms.
Exactly, and the app and plugin system means companies can mix and match capabilities or inject custom logic, while still benefiting from managed context handling and observability tools. It's a modular approach that should help with scaling and compliance, which are always pain points in production AI.
Plus, the timing is right. We've seen a surge in agent frameworks in Python, but Java's huge user base has been underserved. Now, with official support from Google and these production-ready features, Java could become a first-class citizen in the AI agent world. The race for standardized, robust agent development just got a lot more interesting.
Staying with Google for a moment, they also introduced TorchTPU, according to another entry on the Google AI blog. TorchTPU is a new engineering stack that lets PyTorch run natively at Google scale on their TPU hardware with minimal code changes. It brings an eager-first approach and leverages the XLA compiler for distributed training.
This is huge for researchers and companies who've standardized on PyTorch. Historically, PyTorch and TPU support was always a bit clunky compared to TensorFlow. Native performance with Google's scale and ease of use could really bridge the gap. And with Google planning to reduce compilation overhead and add support for dynamic shapes, it'll be even more attractive for large experimental projects.
Now, let's pivot to the ongoing legal drama in the AI world. Multiple sources, including the Straits Times and Anadolu Ajansı, report that Elon Musk is actively seeking the removal of Sam Altman as CEO of OpenAI, with a major trial looming. Musk's legal filings argue for Altman's ouster, and, interestingly, he's asking that any damages from the lawsuit be awarded not to himself, but to OpenAI's nonprofit arm, according to a separate report from Engadget.
This is a public battle that keeps heating up. Musk's campaign against Altman ties back to his claims that OpenAI strayed from its original nonprofit mission. By asking the court to send damages to OpenAI's nonprofit entity, Musk is clearly positioning himself as a defender of open, safe AI, at least rhetorically. But it's also a strategic move to keep the focus on governance and control, not personal gain.
And the broader context here is that OpenAI's leadership and direction are under a microscope, with implications for trust and safety in the whole sector. Whatever the outcome, this trial could set precedents for how AI organizations are held accountable.
On a related note, Sam Altman has been speaking out about the massive changes AI is bringing to software development, this time reported by the CSR Journal. Altman highlighted how AI models are transforming not just how code is written, but the entire workflow of software engineering. He's also floated ideas like robot taxes and a 4-day workweek to address the broader economic impacts, reported by NewsNation.
Right. Altman's perspective is that automation will force both technical and societal adaptation. The robot tax concept, taxing companies for using AI-driven automation, has been controversial, but it does directly address concerns about job displacement. And the 4-day workweek is gaining traction as a possible way to redistribute productivity gains. It's clear AI leaders are feeling the pressure to propose meaningful solutions, not just technical advances.
Switching gears, let's talk about Intel and its latest move in the AI hardware arms race. Several outlets, including the Straits Times, Data Center Knowledge, and KOIN.com, report that Intel has officially partnered with Elon Musk's Terafab project. Terafab aims to build next-generation AI chips to power both humanoid robots and data centers, and now, apparently, to support compute operations in space as well.
That's right. Intel joining Terafab is a signal that the AI compute race is only going to get more intense, with Musk's ambitions stretching from robotics to space-based AI infrastructure and Intel providing the manufacturing scale and technical know-how. This partnership could shape the next era of AI hardware. It's not just about who makes the fastest chip, it's about who can deploy and scale AI wherever it's needed, including outside Earth's atmosphere.
And this reflects a broader trend. Major tech players are racing to own the full AI stack, from chips and data centers to frameworks and agents. Intel's move here is about staying relevant and competitive as AI workloads explode.
Let's shift to startup and investment news. Google CEO Sundar Pichai, in interviews cited by the TechBuzz and CNBC, called the current AI shift a generational opportunity for startups. Pichai emphasized that this is one of those rare moments where new platforms can create entirely new markets, and Google is betting big on supporting the next wave of AI-driven companies.
It's reminiscent of the early days of the internet and mobile. When foundational shifts happen, incumbents and new players both have a shot at reshaping the landscape. Google wants to be at the center of this wave, both as a platform provider and as an investor. For founders, the message is clear. Now is the time to build, especially if you can leverage AI in an original way.
And finally, some leadership news in the Open AI movement. The AI Alliance, a coalition of major tech companies, research labs, and universities, has announced Project Tapestry, according to HPC Wire. Project Tapestry aims to advance open and interoperable AI frameworks.
LeCun's appointment is a big signal. He's not just a pioneer in deep learning, but a vocal advocate for open science and transparent AI development. With him guiding Project Tapestry, the Alliance is signaling a commitment to open standards and collaboration, potentially a counterweight to proprietary approaches from the likes of OpenAI and Google.
Exactly. If Project Tapestry succeeds, it could lower barriers for researchers and startups and help ensure that the next generation of AI is accessible, safe, and interoperable. That's a win for everyone if the Alliance can deliver.
That wraps up our major stories for April 8th, 2026. We covered new agent tools, legal battles, hardware alliances, AI's impact on work, and some big moves in open research. The pace isn't slowing down.
Remember, you can find links to all the sources we discussed in the episode description. If you want deeper dives or have a topic you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments or on social. This has been your Midnight Signal. See you in 24 hours.